It's that time for the final boss. Was that the hammer that broke the Elden Ring? My goodness, you have a ghostly arm. Oh my goodness. The logo of the game, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, this music though. This boss is 2P01, Radagon and Queen Marika. Since we got that lore of like, Radagon is Marika. Or chill out. Oh my goodness, the follow-up though. Radagon of the Golden Order. What the heck is that? Woo! Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, you're great, Bohem. That's a good plan. But yeah, with Radagon in control there. My goodness gracious. Oh boy. We made it to the final boss. I've been streaming for 11 hours. I have like 80 hours in this game total. As I said, I was streaming for 11 hours. I've been streaming for like 10 hours right now. I have like 80 hours in this game in total. We're here at the final boss. Death already. Sounds about right there. So through we go. Be blinded by the light. Okay, I can skip the thing now. Okay. Okay, that's not the quick one. It's the other one that's the quick one. Okay. What you gonna do, huh? Okay, that's the quick one there. What's this? What is this? What is he attacking? Ooh. He has a big stomp as well. Oh, the big stomp goes pretty far. Crap. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Oh, prank him, John. Bam. My goodness, we're shredding his health here. Oh, did I actually time it well there? Woo! What is this? What is this? What are you slamming down? Wow, did I actually guess right? Woo! What is this? Is he doing it again? Crap. No, I didn't get my sword. No, damn you! Godfrey learned the stomp from Radagon. Oh. I'm gonna kill them! Shit. Gosh darn it. Radagon died. We killed him. Wow. We beat the game. Hope you all enjoyed this playthrough of Elden Ring. This was a great time. I'm glad I committed and we killed Radagon. Wow. That's the game. This is the tree is on fire ending. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm signing off. See you later. Okay, well, that actually happened with you, Kuzma. My goodness, it hurts my eyes. It gets so bright. Okay, skip the thing. Mortis and you killed it. Woo! Okay. Group. Oh! Woo! You better not. You better actually not. I'm pressing the heal button! Okay, so that's the edge there. Oh, I guess I can't fall off the edge. That's probably a good thing. Just heal, please. Heal, please! Dang it. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? That was a little bit greedy of me to go for an extra attack input. Come on. Whoa! Prank him, John! Okay. Deal with it, Mimic. I'm doing this. Crap. Oh, oh, come on. Oop. Ha. Wait, quick look. Quick look. Quick refresh. Boopity bop. Because I know there's a second phase. I know there is. So, I've heard that the name of the final boss is Elden Beast, but I've never actually seen what it looks like. Are you gonna take him? So you're gonna be wielding a sword? Oh my goodness, what are you? Weird dinosaur thing? Oh. Sweet, it's a galaxy now. Oh my good gracious. Wow. Elden Beast is literally the Elden Ring. Oh, and Radigan is the sword. Oh my good gracious. What is this? Oh my goodness, it's freaking Dark Eater Medea! Where? Where? What? Okay, that's going over towards my mimic. Don't want to say it was aliens, but it was aliens. I might try to use like all the magic that I can during second phase, but like, okay then. Alrighty then. Well, we go again. As many times as it takes. It's currently 3:50 in the morning, but we're here at the final boss of Elden Ring, so like, may as well. I thought when you first saw it, but apparently you're right, it is an alien. It's aliens. My eyes, so bright. Alright, freaking, come along, fellow friendo. Beast is immune to all status effects. Okay. I think doing this with my sword does give me some more damage as well, though, right? It's not just the frost. So it's still worth doing. Does it give extra damage? I don't remember. I don't know how this game works, I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of hit buttons and things happen. It's quite frankly how I play this here video game. You are weird. Okay. Whoa. Come on. Stun him, please. Prank him, John. No, he can get frost. I inflicted frostbite there. He can get it. Oh, you just mean, oh, the Elden Beast, not Radigan. I'm dumb. What? I'm rolling. Dogi's quite content over there. Dogi is quite content there. Well, wonder how long this is gonna wind up taking. The Elden Beast is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I wasn't sure what I was expecting from a boss called Elden Beast, but that's it's certainly something. The runes travel. Well, gosh darn it. So maybe I should like roll in that case. Roll into him when he's doing his big slam down. That's what's going on. Welcome to Modern Roller Coaster Tycoon. I mean, why am I leading with this and not my mimics here? I'm dumb. Well, it worked, I guess. Ow! Woo! Oh, they explode. Oh, but they didn't hit me, apparently. That's cool. Come on. Bonk? How did that miss me? I mean, I'll take it, but like, that was pretty weird. I do have to say. So roll in, huh? Okay. Rolling in is the way to go then. Prank him, John. Bam! Right to where he teleported. Can I get... Nope, that was a bad plan. That was a very bad plan. Crap. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there. Technically. Screw it, I'm doing the thing. No! Mid-ear! Stop! I've dealt with Dark Eater Midir enough. I don't need this freaking Midir PTSD. Oh boy, oh boy. What's this gonna be, huh? Jeez. Is it now? Oh, well. Jeez. Wow. 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 Okay. Yeah. Beast always does fire breath for its first attack, so you just run behind. Okay. I'll try that out. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Oop. That's the golden light. Ah! My eyes! Bald! Bald! Okay, do the thing, Bob. Okay. What? How did that not hit him? This is so rigged. Crap. No. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. When are you slamming down? Well. Yeah, I figured that I should start running. I thought I had enough time to, put out a spell, so I did that. But then I started getting hit by them, so then I needed to start rolling was the thing, so I was caught in that. Was the thing. It's not like I wanted to be caught rolling in it. I just thought I had enough time to fling out a spell. Was the case. Wow. My oh my. Okay. This is nothing compared to Millennia. Just remember that. I did Millennia earlier this stream. And this is nothing compared to Millennia. Said the balls, my eyes part 2. Okay. Come along, fellow friendo. Watch this beam miss again. What? How? How? How is that missing? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. My beam does so much damage. I wish I had more range, but it does so much damage to be fair. So, like, Frank, can I get a backstab? No, I can't get a backstab on this boss. It sucks to suck. Okay. Booty bop has a projectile parry. Oh, is that what that is then? How did I not get hit by that? Prank him, John. I said prank him, John. Gosh darn it, John. You didn't prank him. Darn it. Oop. Okay, come on. How did that miss him? Is this a grab? I don't know what that is. Oh, that is a grab. Well. Ah! Ah! Oh, it's gonna explode! Ah! Come on! Please, my Mimic's here's about to die. Okay. Refresh this, how about? 3 more attempts with it. Get out to bed for sleep. You're sorry. That's understandable there, Gooseba. So run behind, huh? It's a apparently the play. Whoa! Jeez. Oh. I press B! I need a referee on that one. Yeah, ref. Give that LM beast like a yellow card or whatever they do in sports. I don't know. Okay, well, Omega sooner. Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna wind up taking me here. I wound up becoming one of those knights, it seems. One of those knights. To be on this attempt or the next attempt, and that may be it. Well, I'll try my best, but no guarantees, no promises. Okay, good old Radigan. Okay, so. When are you swinging? You are such a weirdo, aren't you? Chill out. Did I react to the blue sign? I have no idea what that means. We're gonna be honest. Blue sign, remember? I have no clue what that could possibly mean. Quite frankly. Oop. Nice, the frostbite. Prank him, John. Bam! Epic prank. Oh my goodness, the Mimic 2 is switching for like the ultimate hit there. Crap. I'm committing. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean when you see it. Well, what do you mean react to it? Like roll it? Is it an attack? What do I do with that? Oop. Okay, so that'll miss me there. Okay, yeah, I need to roll like super in advance. I need to file like a formal request to roll. I'll do 2 attacks and then I'll run. Oh, it's going after the Mimic tier. Come on. I need some stamina back. Oh! Can I prank him? Dang it! Oh wait, it's over here. It's over here. Gosh darn it! Prank him, John! Bam! Woo! What the heck is this? What? Surround my Mimic tier rather than me. Uh-oh. Jeez. Okay. Mimic 2 is gonna go down soon. Is the thing. Refresh this during this time. I mean, I could use some magic, but like. Oh boy. Whoa, no, no, no. You are so weird. Come on. Jeez. Come on. I want to get another epic prank in if I can. I'm not going to use them all anyway, so may as well. I'll put a ring around me. Okay, so roll through them then, huh? Crap. Where are you at, huh? Oh my goodness gracious. Come on. I rolled way too early there. Holy crap. Come on. Please. I am going to wind up using all of them, aren't I? I figured that would result in a big explosion, but I didn't know when. Come on. Bam! Elden Remembrance. I did it in the number of attempts before y'all had to skedaddle. Oh, it's not a cutscene, it's still gameplay. Game beaten, God slain. My friendo went down, but I carried on the mission. Let's finish this off with a freaking blue sword. I want to have the blue sword in my hand when I do this. Touch Fractured America. Switch action. Oh, to read message. So, mend the Elden Ring. Use Mending Rune of the Death Prince. Use Mending Rune of Fell Curse. How do I do the thing for Ranni? Choose your ending. Oh. Because I know I did like the Ranni questline thing, but I hear that that's like the good ending. I'll try to do the other endings later with like save scumming and stuff maybe. But right now, how do I do the Ranni one? Because I assume that blue sign. So that's what Goosebump meant, huh? Oh, this? Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant like during the battle. That's what. Oh. So I had my options of Elden Lord endings over there. So I think there was one other option that I didn't unlock over there, but hey, what you gonna do? Not too important anyway. Hey, Ranni. Been a while. I've rested up that Site of Grace first. Whatever.
The battle is over,
I'm gonna save scum it, so whatever. So I guess this will be the save file I load at the end of my save scumming madness.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
Achievement unlocked, Age of the Stars. Elden Ring. My good gracious, what a freaking video game, I have to say. Mistranslation is that the dialogue implies that you plunge the world into darkness, while the Japanese script are actually doing the opposite, huh? That's certainly one heck of a mistranslation there. Oh my good gracious. What can I say about this game that I haven't already said, like, along the way? It is one heck of a video game, I will give it that. This was definitely one heck of an adventure. I guess we'll go through, like, the different aspects first and foremost. Story. I think the lore of this world is, like, interesting. I do wish that I got to, like, understand it a bit better as, like, a player, rather than, you know, needing to, like, look up, you know, all the theories going around of, like, people reading between the lines of item description and stuff. I mean, it is a cool kind of thing and, like, a cool kind of treasure hunt for those who are into it, but I also feel like I wish that I was exposed to, like, a little bit better of direction to what I was doing a decent bit, but well there. I do think that it has, like, an interesting lore and such. Let's see here. Next, the music. I think I liked it more than the music in any of the Dark Souls games. It's quite frankly the case. Like that final boss theme, especially, like, that's where I was. I mean, the final boss themes for, like, the Dark Souls games were really good, to be fair. But but I really quite like the music in here and there. It's not like a, you know, JRPG kind of level of music, but, you know, it's not the type of game that would adopt that kind of, like, high level soundtrack of, like, that kind of thing or bop. For what it was, I feel like it did the job pretty well enough. It wasn't like a masterpiece of a soundtrack. I mean, the freaking final boss theme and the way that it used leitmotifs of, like, the title theme and stuff, that was really cool. That was pretty masterful. But overall, the soundtrack was like, hey, it was pretty alrighty. It was pretty solid. Pretty alright for what it was and whatnot. I liked it. Graphics. Oh my goodness. This has to be, like, one of the, if not the most graphically impressive game I've ever played. Like, this and Tales of Arise are probably, like, the two games I've played that are the most graphically impressive. Though I honestly, would I give it to this one or Tales of Arise there? The freaking vast world in this, the vast world of Tales of Arise is pretty good there as well. Take care then, Guzma. Appreciate you stopping by and whatnot, hanging out. Yeah, the freaking world of this game was unreal. Like, it's a very, very, very large world, and each of the distinct sections has, like, their own unique feel to it. And I really like that. It has its own unique feel to it, each distinct area, without being, like, corny distinct. I feel like there are some games out there that have, like, different sections to the world that all are, like, styled in different ways and do it in, like, a kind of corny way. It wasn't like that here. I don't know if I'm, like, putting that into words well, but that's the way that I felt about that. The world was fascinating to explore, and I really liked that. Yeah, it is both published by BANDAI there. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of things here. Like, my good gracious, this was very graphically impressive. And just being able to look up and see, like, the massive Erd tree and stuff, it's like, wow, this is a world that you just have to stop and just take in a little bit sometimes. It was insane. The gameplay. If I could change one thing about the gameplay, and that's it, it would be the input buffer. Easily. Like, my goodness gracious, this feels like it used the same input buffer of Dark Souls 3. Like, when I was playing Dark Souls 1 and 2, the input buffer sometimes rarely would screw me, but, like, not too often. Dark Souls 3 is when the input buffer started screwing me. And this game felt like it used the input buffer of Dark Souls 3. Yeah, when it comes to, like, the vast world, the underground, like, the fact there's, like, a whole nother underground kind of section there and whatnot, it was like, whoa, it was unreal. And seeing, like, the effect above, it was absolutely phenomenal. It was breathtaking, to say the least. It was insane. But yeah, one of the things that I really liked about Tales of Arise was there was an option in the menu to change the input buffer. You had two options, like a short input buffer or a long input buffer. And that was really nice because then you could, you know, switch it to whichever one of the two that you prefer. So it would have been really cool to see another Bandai Namco game here of Elden Ring also have an option in the menu for you to change the input buffer to something that feels more right for you. I don't think that it's right for you to be able to, like, you know, you press the B button, you get hit by an enemy attack, and then the roll comes out after you're hit. It's like, and then you get hit again because that roll put you in a bad position. It's so dumb. I don't know why they adopted the same input buffer of Dark Souls 3. I don't know if it's the exact same input buffer as Dark Souls 3, but for me having played the Dark Souls trilogy last year leading up to Elden Ring here. That's what it feels like. It felt like the input buffer of Dark Souls 3. So I really wish the input buffer was either shorter or like preferably have an option in the menu to change the input buffer around, like with Tales of Arise. That was one of the coolest features of Tales of Arise. Like, it's such a niche specific thing, but I really like that in that game. And I really wish that it was applied to other action games like this. Maybe it's something that we'd be able to see in the future. Maybe they'd add an update that adds that. Now they might not do that. That'd be really nice though. But yeah, I'd very much like to see that. I've said this about like the whole Dark Souls trilogy as well. I don't know how I personally feel about these kinds of games. They are a lot of fun to me on one hand, but a game that artificially makes itself more difficult by basically just being like, oh, play perfect or die because you get like two-shotted. It's like, oh, I don't know if that's for me. Like, one of the things I remember comparing it to once before was Astral Chain, where in Astral Chain, there's so much to keep track of an Astral Chain, especially when you're like controlling both yourself and your legion that you're controlling there. And you will be hit by things here and there. There is like the combat roll as well in that, though it's more of like a crazy flip thing or a bob. And it's a difficult game, but it gives you like a bazillion healing items in each chapter that you shouldn't really have to worry about giving like multiple attempts to like the same thing multiple times, because while you are probably gonna struggle, you have enough healing items that like you'll get through it, and you have like quite a bit of health. In fact, that game even gives you like, that game even revives you a couple times like after you fall. Like, it's pretty crazy how much of a crutch, let's be frank, that game gives you. But it's still challenging, and it still really pushes, your gameplay skill to the freaking extreme. It just has that buffer there where it's like, okay, you're probably not going to have to attempt this multiple times, but you are still going to have to like play out of your mind and play like super well to get past this here and whatnot. So that was like an interesting middle ground I found with Astral Chain. Whereas in something like this, it's more like the boss is probably going to like anywhere from 1 to 3 shot you. So, you can heal with like the openings there and whatnot, but it's basically just play like darn near perfectly for several minutes straight, especially on some of the harder ones. Like Melania, for example, was a really good example of like play darn near perfectly for several minutes straight, or else you just lose. So, I feel like in terms of like the difficulty of the battles, something like this and Astral Chain are like pretty close in difficulty. But the difference is, this one artificially makes itself harder by basically being like, play perfect or die, and Astral Chain is like, here's a bazillion healing items, here you go. So I don't know how I feel about these kinds of games, but at the same time, I do get it. Like, these are designed this way so that when you finally overcome the crazy challenge, it feels really good that you finally overcame that like incredible obstacle. These are games that, as I mentioned in my video essay on humanity in video games, these games very much incite frustration, and when you attribute that frustration to a figure sometimes, and when you finally overcome that figure, it's like, oh my goodness, yes. Like, it was a Souls format at some of its work. Yeah, so maybe it's not the best example there. No, don't begin Journey 2 right now. Don't do that. I did think that like the Radagon and Elden Beast final boss, that was cool. That was an awesome final boss. Let's be honest. That was a really cool final boss. Straight up. What else to say about that? I love Torrent. The horse was really cool. I really like that. That was a really cool aspect to the exploration and whatnot. The Stakes of Marika were a very nice addition. I wish that they were used like more frequently as well. Things like the custom flask, that was cool. That was cool as well. I like that. The spells in this game are pretty neato. I liked using my Darkmoon Greatsword. Like, apparently I could use the Darkmoon Greatsword in like the other Soulsborne games, but I don't know. I never wound up doing it, but I had fun using it here. Dragon incantations were pretty fun. There's just like so much to like mess around with and have fun with in this game, and so many different ways that you can make a build. It's really cool. And it like, I really like how it rewards you for like doing different builds and whatnot. It's not like freaking Bravely Default 2. Bravely Default 2 is a game that like pretends to be like, oh yeah, make your own custom builds and like use it to victory. And then it hits you with enemies that are just like immune to it or highly resistant to it, and you have to completely change up your party for every single boss battle. And it's so annoying. I hated that about Bravely Default 2. But this game, unlike Bravely Default 2, actually rewards your creativity and being able to make what you want to do. Like in the Dark Souls trilogy, I don't think I did it much in Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, I was a mostly completely physical build. But in Dark Souls 1 and 2, I tried to be like a mix of like physical and magic. And I felt like slightly off. I felt like because I didn't pursue like one or the other fully, that I was like in a weird in-between position where I was kind of nerfed and like my magic kind of sucked. I would just use it for like some misc enemies here and there or like some little pot shot hits. But my magic in those games kind of sucked. But in this game, when I went for like mixed physical and magic, it went great compared to freaking Dark Souls 1 and 2. Like I felt like the game respected a lot more my my attempts at making my own custom builds by letting me actually like do stuff with it and whatnot. Like I'm sure that, you know, my physical build wasn't as good as like a physical build could be. My magic build wasn't as good as a magic build could be. But it's like I felt like a certain, I don't know, this harmony that I achieved with this. It felt good. I liked my build that I had here just by like messing around and being like, this feels cool to like develop and whatnot, you know? Like I actually, this actually felt good. I didn't feel like I was severely shooting myself in the foot by doing it like I kind of did with Dark Souls 1 and 2. So I really like that about this, this here. Melby's part of the music is amazing because it takes a tiny bit of string instruments from the title screen theme and turns it into its own songs. That's a really cool thing to be doing with music there. I like that. What else? I liked how, you know, you can fast travel to any of these thingamabobs like this. Unlike, like, for the freaking fast travel in Dark Souls 1 was so weird. Dark Souls 2, it was pretty good. And then I think it was the same system as, like, Dark Souls 2 and 3, right? I think. But just being able to look at the full world map, the fact that this entire world just, like, exists here without any loading screens, you can go from one side of the world to the other, kind of like games like Xenoblade Chronicles X, is fantastic. And you're able to look at the map like this and select any place they want to travel to. It's great. It's so convenient. It's really, really nice. I really quite like that. I like this update where they added, like, you know, some of the NPCs around. I do feel like there could be some other updates to add some other handy things to the map as well. It could be nice. The NPCs are nice, but it'd be cool to see like some other things as well. I wouldn't mind seeing like boss tracking in this game. Like, I know that this game is designed so that you're not meant to take out every boss. You're not meant to get every stone sword key, every golden seed. Maybe every sacred tier, because there's only 12 of them, so it's relatively easy to get those. But at the same time, it would be nice if there was just like a little menu that said like which ones you had already, and if you were still missing some. That way it becomes a lot easier to go and collect them all. So like, in terms of completionists, in terms of those trying to 100% the game, it's a little bit frustrating like that. Or like when I wanted to go do that one invasion that's over here, but I couldn't because oh, maybe I can because I have the letter now. Maybe I can. I was about to say, but I couldn't because I didn't do the Volcano Manor quest line, and I already killed Rykard, so no, I can't do that. Or, you know, you take out, you know, Lendel here, you burn things down, and then all of a sudden, you know, everybody's gone from the Round Table Hold except for, like, the actual necessary NPCs for you to, like, you know, continue to level stuff up and whatnot. So, I do wish that there was less of, like, locking you out of stuff like that in, like, weird, obscure ways, and it being, you know, difficult 100%. A boss rush mode would be cool. I'd be down for that. I'd be very down for that. Oh, one of the biggest things that I'd like to see from something like this in general, and just from, like, even Dark Souls. Like, when I was playing the Dark Souls trilogy, this is something that I wish was in that as well. Just the ability to replay bosses in general. Like, one of the things that the Soulsborne series is most famous for is the bosses. Like, that is absolutely one of the things this series is most famous for. So the fact that once you defeat a boss, it's just like gone forever and you can't play against it again unless you start like a new game plus, it's just like, oh, you know? So it would be really cool if there was like, maybe after beating the game or something like that, if there was some NPC that you could talk to and you could like replay some of the bosses and like augment their difficulty. Like imagine something like Dark Deities custom difficulty. Maybe like a lesser version of Dark Deities custom difficulty, but for the boss in this. Like, Dark Deities custom difficulty is a very out there example, because that is freaking, you can change basically everything in that. But just something simple at least. Like, talk to an NPC, be able to like augment the boss's damage, and maybe like a preset level or something like that. Maybe change your own damage around, and then that could also be the NPC where you do a boss rush mode at. Like in Metroid Dread, for example. in Metroid Dread that recently added boss rush mode, you can also replay any of the bosses individually there. And I think that that was a really cool addition. It'd be really cool to see something like that in Elden Ring. I would love to see that. Hello, Enzos. How are you doing today? We just wound up beating Elden Ring. I'm just giving like my review at the end here. So it would be really cool if maybe as like a reward for beating the game, there was an NPC to talk to replay bosses and like a custom difficulty, since by that point you're probably like, you know, absolutely busted and like super high level. So it would be really cool to like replay bosses and, you know, have the fun of doing that, because again, one of the biggest selling points and one of the things that this series of games is most famous for is the bosses. So it'd be really cool to see them embrace that more with, you know, the ability to play that the way that you'd like to do that as like maybe a reward for beating the game and add a boss rush mode. So there's that. You're not finished with Elden Ring, but you're trying to find every secret, every boss, and do every quest. Yeah, I didn't do every quest, and now I'm at the point where I can't do it anymore, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it takes super long. Part of me felt like I should do every quest before doing this so that I could have like my basically perfected save file. But at the same point, I've been doing this for 11 streams now. Over on YouTube, this is over a 100-part series. It's like the 7th playthrough I've ever done on my channel in 4 years. I went over 100 parts. So, at this point, part of me just wanted to, like, get it done with. I might come back to this game to, like, defeat the other bosses and stuff. We already took down, like, the hardest super boss of this game, of Millennia. But, you know, I was keeping my Excel spreadsheet. Like, we're not gonna be doing, like, every quest because I can't anymore. But, you know, look at my Excel spreadsheet here. I might be able to do, like, at least most bosses. Some bosses are tied to quests that I can't do now. But, you know, I could probably do most bosses at this point. So I'll think about it. I'll look up bosses on, like, the Elden Ring wiki and see if there's any that are, like, super spicy. Oh, there's probably some that I'm still missing. Yeah, there's a new game. I don't want to do New Game Plus. This is already over a 100-part series. I'm not going to start a new game. There's no way. Just this file. Oh, next time... I do actually want to showcase the other endings. So next time I'll probably like save scum it and then like showcase the other 2 main endings and whatnot, get those achievements. I will take out all the main bosses. I don't know if I'm gonna take out all bosses, but I will take out all main bosses. How about I try and get all Steam achievements, and then when I've gotten all Steam achievements, I can say like, okay, now it's thoroughly done, you know. But now that we've beaten the game, this is a nice milestone for sure. But I think I will try to get all Steam achievements without New Game Pluses, which means I do have to save scum. So there's that. Perfected save file requires a New Game Plus and beyond. It's always been that way. I won't get a perfected save file, but I'm gonna try and get all Steam achievements, and then I'll basically say that I have the game like minorly 100%ed in that kind of way, you know, maybe, because I have been having fun with this game. I did enjoy it. I do think this was a great game. Way more than worth what I paid for it. Like, my goodness, there's a lot of games out there nowadays where it's like you pay full price for a game and it's like, okay, that was all right for a little bit, but I don't know if I'd pay like full price for that again. Elden Ring, freaking absolutely worth it. This was not a perfect game. There are some things I'd change for sure. Freaking waterfowl dance, screw that. But this was a great game. This was a really, really good game. And I'm really glad that I got to play it there. This was good. This was really good. Anyway, that's basically my review. If there's anybody that's like intrigued by this game and thinking about whether they want to give it a shot or not, I'd say go for it, honestly. Like, with how much there is to do in this game, I think you'd be hard pressed to you know, regret picking it up. You know, unless it's something that just like absolutely isn't for you in any way. But, you know, there's just so much to do in this world that you could just have so much fun just like exploring around, dying so many times. You love this game way too much. It is a good game. This is when I look at Elden Ring, I think that right there is a dang fine video game, is what I think. That's my review of Elden Ring. Since I always give my review of games like at the end when they're done. Anyway, I will most likely be back. There's a small chance that I might just be like, nah, we're done. I'm done with Elden Ring, no more. But most likely, we will be back. We will be back. We'll annihilate some more bosses. I'll beat the stupid Elden Beast 2 more times to get the other endings. With the power of save scumming, since I saved my save data from earlier. And we'll see what goes on with that. What is going on with the jar right now? What the hell? I really need to stop using Streamlabs. I mean, I might still keep using Streamlabs just for the jar, but that's it. We're gonna get rid of it for the other stuff here pretty soon, is what I'll do. Yeah, that was one heck of a video game. So with that, thanks all who stopped by and hung out for this incredibly long playthrough. One of the longest I've done. My goodness gracious, way longer than any of the Dark Souls games I did. And until next time that we hop into the shenanigans here, take care and see ya.